right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Tuesday. And I know what you're probably thinking, so let's just address the elephant in the room. Misty's cracking up back here. She told me earlier. Told you. That's right. It's Jammin' time. Yes, I know the video I put out on Sunday, and I've since deleted that video. Instead of going on hiatus, I'm going to just scale it back. Okay, don't want to end the NFL season halfway through and not finish it. So we're going to go ahead and finish the season. And we're just going to kind of scale back, give me a bit of a break here. And especially because, like, for instance, next week, I've got baseball on the radio next week, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I have a game this Friday. I mean, my workload is really picking up. And so, yeah. So it just never ends. And but I get to do the games. I'm not in the studio. I get to actually go out and do the games, so that's pretty cool. All right, we're going to do a makeup game. If you remember, about a week and a half ago, we did the Vikings and the Panthers. I said we're going to take the Commanders and put them in Carolina. After doing that game, it just didn't sit right with me. So they're back to being in Washington. We're just going to do the game over again. The Vikings and the Redskins, I took the game off of everybody's standings. I'll be broadcasting those games, yes, all five of them this Friday. Well, all baseball and softball, unless something different happens. All right, Evil Dead is now 56-41. He is 15 games over 500. He's still on a bit of a roll. Evil Dead, you're 20-5, by the way, over your last 15. Just thought I'd let you know that. That's amazing. New England Fans is sitting at 21-21. Both New England Fan and Evil Dead have taken Minnesota in this one. And Grando is 52-31. He is still 21 games over 500. Excuse me. I'm just going to concede. I'm going to win. I'll win the war, but I'm going to lose this battle. I'll just concede and just call them the Commanders. It's not worth the effort to just go out of my way and to not call them the Commanders. As much as I'm loath to do it, it's just keep things simple. That's what they are now. I'm just going to have to accept it, and we'll just move on from there. All right, the Vikings come in at 3-4. Almost hit. Almost called them the Redskins. Well, we'll try. I'll call them the Redskins. I'll call them the Redskins in this one. Redskins are 4-3. All right. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right, let's head out to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland for this one. Vikings, Commanders. Did it again. You know what? I'm just gonna call them Commanders. It's easier. Here we go. Jammin' Sports. Welcome into FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. It's the Vikings and the Commanders. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along for the first half of our doubleheader. It'll be the Minnesota Vikings, the Washington Commanders. The Vikings come in at 3-4. The Commanders at 4-3. A big game for both teams. The Vikings trying to get back in the NFC Central race. The Commanders trying to keep pace with the Giants in the NFC East. The Vikings will get the ball first. We're underway. Vikings will field it at the 6 and bring it back over the 20-25 on the return. Number 24. And that's Ace Ellington, the rookie out of Howard, excuse me. Starting quarterback Jay Foster in his 4th year out of Michigan. Call the Native American dudes. Foster, the starting quarterback for Minnesota. Bright sunny afternoon here in our nation's capital, just outside. 62 degrees at kickoff. Not a bad day. Last week of October, week number 8. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Foster drops back, throws, coming across, making the catch. Number 82, Jace Norton. Good for 7 yards out to the 37-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Norton in his 3rd year out of Marshall. 2nd and 3 for the Vikings. They come out in the offset eye. Foster under center. Foster hands off to Maffa, and Phil Maffa back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Maffa, the rookie out of Clemson. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down for Minnesota, 4 wide. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa, and Maffa gets taken down shy of the 1st down. On the tackle, number 24, Bobby Kirby, the defensive back in his 4th year out of Florida. Maffa only gains 2 yards. It'll be 4th and 1. Let's see if the Vikings go for it. They're at the 39. That'd be risky. Zach Young back to punt. Grando in the house. Gets the punt away. I take it Grando's taking Washington. And it's into the end zone touchback, and that's where the Commanders will have it 1st and 10. Let me put Grando down for the Redskins, or the Commanders, whatever you want to call them. Starting quarterback Eric Tipton in his 3rd year at the University of Washington. So Grando's taking Washington in this one. Evil Dead and New England fan both have taken the Vikings in this one. Yeah, we're just going to call them the Commandos, the Commanders, just to keep things simple. 1st and 10, Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton drops back, looks downfield, throws, incomplete. Threw it a bit outside, and that'll be 2nd and 10. Davis back in the house. Commandos. I call them the Commandos. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Washington comes out, 4 receivers set wide. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton back. Tipton looking. Tipton rolls out, and Tipton's going to take off. Down the sideline, Tipton, a big gain, 17 yards out to the 37-yard line. Well, that was a great movie. Commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. All right, Davis, thank you for the update. 1st and 10 for the Commanders at their own 37-yard line. 6:24 left to play here in the 1st quarter, no score. The Vikings had to punt on their opening drive. Tipton in the shotgun. Hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali across midfield out to the 46-yard line. A 17-yard gain for the beast, Dante Ciali. So the Redskins, Redskins are at the Viking 46-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton to Ciali, and Ciali out to the 45, a gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. $5:50 left. Got a good crowd here on this Tuesday night. Appreciate it. We are going to finish up this NFL season, and then we'll figure out what we want to do for the future. We're just going to scale it back and keep it on the NFL. 2nd and 9 from the 45. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton back. Tipton throws, and coming across, he missed his target. Looking for T.J. Ross coming across. Incomplete, and that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Commanders. 5:30 left to play here in the 1st quarter. 5 wide. Tipton in the shotgun. 3rd and 9. Tipton looking. Tipton rolls out, throws, and it's caught. G. Scott, the tight end, down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 12. the rookie out of Ohio State. New England fans in the house, rooting for the Purple People Eaters, as is Evil Dead. Grando took the Commanders in this one. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line, 4 wide. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton drops back, throws, and it's picked off. Intercepting it is Lawrence Burnside, the 4th-year defensive back out of BYU. He gets tackled pretty much immediately, but the Vikings get it back. So the Vikings had to punt on their opening drive, and the Commanders. You see why I pulled my hair out? They threw a pick on their opening drive. And now the Vikings will take over, 1st and 10 from their own 27-yard line. Had that defender not been there, you're right. Yeah, just say Washington. 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line, 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster under center. No score. Foster to Maffa, and Maffa gets stacked up and taken down for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. Phil Maffa, the rookie out of Clemson. The Apaches. The Comanches. I'd even settle with that. 2nd and 12 from the 25-yard line. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster under center. Foster pitches to Maffa, getting outside, and Phil Maffa down to the 33-yard line, a gain of 8. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Butt slingers. Now there's a visual. The butt slingers. That's a weird picture I'd rather not have. 3rd and 4 from the 33-yard line. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the gun. Foster back. Foster steps up. He's going to take off. He gets the first down. Foster across midfield all the way out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 18 for Jay Foster, the 4th-year quarterback out of Michigan. First down, Minnesota. As they cross midfield. 5 wide for the Vikings. Empty backfield. Foster takes the snap, throws quickly, and gets it out to Rondé James, the 3rd-year receiver out of Arizona. A 3-yard gain out to the 45. It'll be 2nd and 7. We have the Browns and the Steelers after this. We'll be in Pittsburgh for that one. On 2nd and 7 from the 45-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster to Maffa. And Phil Maffa trying to get outside. Maffa down the sideline. And Maffa all the way down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 24 for Phil Maffa and a Vikings first down. Rookie out of Clemson showing some speed. He's a very balanced back. He's not a strong, he's not a bull, but he's fast. Very balanced. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Ciali is more of a strength running back, and Maffa is more of a speed back. 1st and 10 from the 21. Foster under center. Foster drops back, throws outside. Caught on the sideline by Jace Norton out to the 12-yard line. A gain of 9. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1. Vikings trying to capitalize off the interception. Driving down the field, 2nd and 1 from the Washington 12-yard line. Foster under center. Foster back. Foster jumps it off to Norton inside the 10. And Norton down to the 8. A gain of 4. And that'll be a first down for the Vikings. I guess not. I've never heard of it. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. Foster, single back. Hands off to Maffa. And Maffa driving forward down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 6 to be second and goal. You get these Vikings uniforms out in the bright sunshine like this, it looks good. Nice uniforms. Second and goal from the 2-yard line. Single back, they hand off to Maffa, and he's in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown run by Phil Maffa. And the Vikings take a 6-0 lead. They do capitalize off the interception. And now Randy Lloyd will come on for the extra point. Great crowd here on this Tuesday. Thank you so much. Randy Lloyd for the point after. Kick is up. And it's good. And the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. 1 minute, 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. The Vikings at 3-4, the Commanders at 4-3 on the season. And now Lloyd will kick off. From the 6-yard line on the return, bringing it back, James Norris out to the 33-yard line. Norris in his 6th year out of Ball State, injury timeout. Ellington goes to the sideline. I know, Davis, but it's just simpler for everybody if I just call them the Commanders. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just have to lose a battle to win the war later on. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Tipton under center. Tipton looking, throws, and he tries to dump it off to G. Scott, the tight end. He can't hold on. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Tell all your friends and family and even people you don't like about Jammin' Sports. Let's get a crowd in here. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton looking, throws, coming across, making the catch. Number 83, Mark Metcalf, out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 3rd and 3. Coming up on a minute left to play here in the first quarter. 5 wide. Tipton in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Tipton back. Tipton throws outside, and it's dropped. G. Scott again, the tight end. He was running backwards. That's really not an excuse. Actually, it was not Scott. It was Virgil Say, number 80. 11th year receiver out of Oregon State. It'll be 4th down. The Redskins will punt. I did it again. Adrian Murphy. The Commanders will punt. Gets the punt away. From the 19-yard line on the return is number 23 for the Vikings. I'm looking for a 23. Well, we'll figure that one out later. 1st and 10. Vikings will start from their own 23-yard line. 44 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Vikings come out. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa. Nope, fakes the handoff. He's got all day. Now he's going to take off, and he gets taken down at the 24-yard line, a 1-yard gain. So it's not a sack. He did get a yard. That'll go down as a 1-yard rush. I want to breed a unicorn. 2nd and 9 on the 24-yard line. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Yep. Foster throws, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by Robert Andrews, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Wake Forest. And that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds left here in the first quarter, with the Vikings up 7-0. It'll be 3rd and 9 from Minnesota at their own 24-yard line. Foster in the gun. Maffa in motion. Foster back. Foster throws, incomplete. It'll be 4th down. That'll stop the clock with 9 seconds left in the first quarter. So the Washington defense holds. That's right, a dragon-looking unicorn. Back to punt, Zach Young on 4th and 9. Young gets the punt away. From the 24-yard line on the return is Norris, and he gets taken down at the 26, 1 second left. We'll have one more play, then the end of the quarter. Commanders take over at their own 26-yard line, 1st and 10. Five wide. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton back. Tipton looking. Throws near side. And it's caught by number 89, TJ Ross. End of 1. Vikings up 7-0. Welcome back to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Minnesota comes in at 3-4. Washington comes in at 4-3. Vikings lead at 7-0. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Commanders at their own 30-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton fakes the handoff, looks downfield, throws near side. Boy, G. Scott can't catch a cold. The tight end, he drops another one. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 6. That's 3 drops by Scott, the rookie tight end out of Ohio State. 3rd and 6 from the 30-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton draws back. Looking. He's got time. He throws outside into the flat. And it's caught by number 34. That's Eric Freeman, the rookie out of Michigan, out of the backfield. But he's shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. A gain of 5. And the Redskins, Commanders will punt. Murphy back to punt. I did it again. Gets the punt away. From the 20-yard line on the return is number 23. I'm still looking for a 23 on my roster for the Vikings. There he is, Luke Joyner, in his 2nd year out of Virginia Tech. He's down on the depth chart. Vikings will take over at their own 26, 1st and 10, 7:22 left here in the first half. I'll have 2 games for you again tomorrow and Thursday. I have baseball games, baseball on Friday. 4 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun. In motion is Underwood. Foster throws a screen. Oh, it's a flea flicker. Wow. I think Underwood stepped over the line of scrimmage, though. Oh, no, they're going to say pass interference on the Vikings. Offensive pass interference. Somebody was blocking downfield. The old flea flicker. Wow. When did Madden 25 add that? Underwood was looking to throw, but somebody blocked downfield too early. 10-yard penalty. 1st and 20 back at the 16-yard line. Foster in the gun. Foster back. Foster throws down the middle, and Underwood can't hold on. Actually, it looks like it was ripped away by Deshaun Moon. It wasn't so much Underwood as it was Moon ripping that ball out of there. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 20 from the 16. Nice play by Moon. Vikings come out 5 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster drops back. Throws near side. Caught by Underwood. Out of bounds at the 21. A gain of 6 or a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 15. I thought they're going to get him for a legal forward pass. That's what it looked like. 3rd and 15 from the 21. Everybody in tight this time. It's still 5 wide. Foster in the gun. Foster back. Foster got sandwiched and had to get rid of it. Incomplete. Raymond Ray brought the pressure. the 8th-year defensive tackle out of Houston. It'll be 4th and 15 for Minnesota. Zach Young will kick. He'll come in to punt. Young back to punt. Gets the punt away. And Farrakhan at the 30-yard line by James Norris, and that's where the Commanders will take over 1st and 10. 6:53 left to play here in the first half. Here at Jammin' Sports, we have the Browns and the Steelers after this. And that's a big game in the AFC Central. We'll be in Pittsburgh for that one. It'll be after this. 4 wide. Tipton in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Tipton drops back, throws. Caught by Norris, who gets out to the 40-yard line, a gain of 10. James Norris on the catch in his 6th year out of Ball State. 1st and 10 for the Commanders at their own 40-yard line. 6:35 and counting here in the first half. 4 wide for Washington. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton throws it quickly out to Norris again, out to the 48-yard line, a gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. All right, who do these teams play next week? In week 9, I'll let you know. Minnesota will host Philadelphia next week, and the Commanders host Dallas. On 2nd and 2, Tipton hands off to Ciali, and Dante Ciali picks up 2 yards to the 50-yard line. Ciali in his 10th year out of Marshall, and that'll bring up 13 inches from the 50-yard line. .540 and counting. Tipton in the shotgun, 3rd down. Tipton, oh, that was a broken play. He's going to take it himself, though. He makes something out of nothing down the sideline, down to the 26-yard line, a gain of 24. There was a mix-up in the backfield, and when it was all over with, Tipton said, I'll just take off. First and 10, Commanders at the Viking 26-yard line. Talk about lemonade out of lemons. 4 wide, Tipton in the gun. 1st and 10. Tipton back. Throws near side and incomplete. TJ Ross couldn't hold on. Looking for a flag, there is none. Well covered by Lawrence Burnside. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. 5:02 left in the half. 4 wide, Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton drops back. Throws coming across the middle. Virgil Say in for the touchdown. A 26-yard touchdown catch by Virgil Say gets the Commanders on the board, and they're an extra point away from tying this one up. Nice adjustment to make that catch. In his 11th year out of Oregon State, veteran wide receiver. And now Zach Harris. There we go, Grando. Zach Harris will come on for the extra point. Kick is up and good. We're tied at 7. 4:56 left to play here in the first half. Let me just update everybody on the standings again. New England Fan is 21-21. Evil Dead is 56-41. That's 15 games over 500. And Grando is 52-31. 21 games over 500. Just so you know. New England Fan and Evil Dead took the Vikings in this one. Grando took the Commanders in this one. Misty has said goodnight at 7:29. Misty took the purple team from the 4-yard line. On the return for the Vikings, number 81, trying to pick up the judge. As Jaquez Coleman, the rookie out of Michigan State, out to the 34. 1st and 10 Vikings. Beautiful day here in Landover, Maryland. The final weekend of October. We're in week 8 Three receivers to the near side. Foster in the shotgun. In motion is Norton. Foster throws. Caught by Rondé James out to the 43-yard line, a gain of 9. And that'll bring up 2nd and 1. Clock is moving. 4:36 and counting here in the first half. Vikings come out 4 wide. Foster under center. Foster draws back. Foster looking, throws. Caught by James across midfield to the Commander 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 9 and a Viking first down. Coming up on the 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. Vikings with 4 wide. Foster in the gun. 1st and 10. Foster fakes the handoff. Throws down the sideline to Norton. Down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 27. First down, Minnesota. Jace Norton. He's a good receiver. The 3rd-year receiver out of Marshall. And now the Vikings all the way down to the Commander 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Vikings come out. Foster under center, single back. Foster fakes the handoff, throws, dumps it off to John Maddox, the rookie tight end out of Michigan, down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 15 and a Viking first down. 1st and goal for Minnesota at the 6, with 3:12 and counting here in the first half. Vikings trying to retake the lead in the offset eye. Foster under center. Foster draws back. Foster throws to the end zone. Is caught by Lawson Underwood. Touchdown, Vikings. A 6-yard touchdown catch by Lawson Underwood, the 10th-year tight end out of Iowa. And the purple team takes the lead, Misty. She's happy over there. 13-7. And now Randy Lloyd will come on for the extra point. The Vikings don't play the Ravens this season. Unless they make it to the Super Bowl, they won't play each other. There's the kick. The extra point is up and good. Vikings up 14-7. They did that quickly, too, in just 5 plays. 3 minutes exactly left to play here in the first half. Here at FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. When you look at the NFC Central, where the Vikings are in, the current standings, Lions are 5-3, the Packers are 4-3, Minnesota and Chicago are 3-4, and the Bucs are 3-5. So it's very tight, the NFC Central. Kickoff fielded at the 4-yard line. Bringing it back is Norris, and Norris brings it back to the 26-yard line. James Norris, and that's where the Commanders will take over. 1st and 10. Plenty of time for Washington to get a score before halftime. 2:56 left in the half, and they have all 3 of their timeouts. Four wide for the Commanders. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton drops back, throws underneath, and making the catch is Mark Metcalf. A 6-yard gain out to the 32-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and 4. This time, still 4 wide, single back. Tipton in the shotgun. MSKB 35T, welcome in. Ciali out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 yards will be 3rd and 2. Good to see you, MSKB. Welcome on in. 3rd and 2 from the 34-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. Tipton's going to take it himself. Oh, an option play. Well, you don't see that very often in Madden. They try the option to Ciali, but the Vikings are right there. No gain. It'll be 4th and 2. As St. Paul came in and got the tackle. That's the linebacker, Donovan St. Paul, in his 3rd year out of Dayton. 2-minute warning. Here at FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week number 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Vikings lead the Commanders 14-7. Adrian Murphy back to punt on 4th and 2. Murphy gets the punt away. There goes CGM. Yeah, they're back. It's a do-over game. And on the return is Luke Joyner out to the 23-yard line, and that's where the Vikings, or 32-yard line, that's where the Vikings will have it 1st and 10. Up 14-7. It just didn't sit right with me to move them to Carolina, so just doing the game over. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws, and he led his receiver a bit too much. Looking for Mills. John Mills. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. CJM in the house. Our good friend from D.C. Welcome in, CJM. Evil Dead's here. Sports Davis is here. Grando, New England fan, they're all here. 4 wide. Misty's here. Foster back to blitz, and he barely gets it off. Washington brought the blitz. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 10. What's new in D.C., CGM? Aside from tariffs. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by Norton out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 12. Dan Quinn's hat isn't backwards. The left is losing. Remember, they are. They absolutely are. I understand what Trump's grand plan is. There's going to be a little bit of growing pains. There's going to be, but I understand what the long-term goal is. Foster, 1st and 10. Foster going to take off. He gets taken down the 44-yard line. No gain. Raymond Ray on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10. All right, I'd like to hear them. Or, in this case, read them. Please share. 2nd and 10 from the 44. 4 wide. Foster in the gun. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by Norton across midfield to the 47-yard line. I somewhat agree. Yeah, the Gaza Strip. I think he was just trying to mess with people, to be honest with you, on that one. I somewhat agree on your first, and I'll explain why in a second. 3rd and 1 from the Commander 47-yard line. Foster in the gun. Foster back. Foster throws. Caught by Mills down to the 35-yard line. A gain of 12. First down Vikings, and they take a timeout. With 31 seconds left, they have 1 timeout remaining. I understand what you're saying, though. I don't totally disagree, but the amount of fraud, waste, and abuse is staggering. And that's what's making it look like a hatchet job. It could have been worse. I mean, you've got to cut some and let it settle, cut again. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Foster draws back. Foster throws inside. Caught by Rondé James down to the 29-yard line. Gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Well, sometimes businesses do that. Well, the clock is running. They're not taking a timeout. 2nd and 4. Foster back. Foster throws to Norton down to the 21-yard line. Gain of 8. And the Vikings take a timeout with 1 second left. And Minnesota is going to try a 38-yard field goal right before halftime. It'll make it a 2-possession game. Here we go. Randy Lloyd from 38 yards. The kick is up. And it's good. We go to halftime. Halftime score, the Vikings 17, the Commanders 7. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the second half. The Vikings lead the Commanders 17-7. Exactly. Good point, Evil Dead. I read that same article, and I laughed out loud. Vikings will kick off from the 4-yard line. Bringing it back for the Commanders is James Norris out to the 28-yard line, and that's where Washington will take over. Well, I was reading some news reports. There was a $17 million program to teach transgenderism in Nepal. I mean, what? It's staggering. I'm just going to let it lay. Let's concentrate on the game. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Tipton. Hands off to Dante Ciali, out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Great crowd here on this Tuesday. Thank you so much for supporting us here at Jammin' Sports. The schedule and standings are down below in the panels. 2nd and 5 from the 33-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton hands off. This time it's Eric Freeman around the outside. And Freeman picks up 12 out to the 45-yard line. Eric Freeman, the rookie out of Michigan. Commanders coming out here in the second half trying to make it a one-possession game. 4 wide, Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton hands off to Ciali. And Dante Ciali picks up a yard out to the 45's Ty Martin on the tackle. 7th-year linebacker out of Tennessee. There's 3 things that Trump wants that I'm hoping happens. Well, actually 4 things. I'll tell you here in a second. 2nd and 9 for the 45. Tipton in the shotgun. Say in motion. I know. Virgil Say out to the 47-yard line. Again of a yard. Be 3rd and 8. I've not embraced it. I'm just succumbing to it. Here's the 4 things I wish what Trump wants happens. Greenland becomes part of the U.S. Canada becomes a state. They abolish the IRS and go with the federal sales tax. And I'll tell you the 4th thing in a second. 3rd and 8. Tipton back. Tipton throws. And it's caught by James Norris down to the 39-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 14 and a Commander first down. And the 4th thing is either abolish daylight saving time or keep it year-round. Just pick one. At this point, I don't care. I hate the time change. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton back. Going to take off a draw play. And Eric Tipton down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. If I had a preference, I would keep it on daylight time year-round, like we are now. That's be my preference. On 2nd and 2 from the 31, Tipton to Ciali around the outside, and Dante Ciali picks up the first down out to the 23-yard line, a gain of 8. First down, Commanders. I mean, I know it's worse up north, but in the wintertime here in Tennessee, during the shortest days of the year, the sun sets around 4:40. I hate that. 1st and 10. Tipton looking. Takes off. And Tipton down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. Well, it wouldn't hurt to have more light in the afternoon during the wintertime. 2nd and inches from the 13-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton fakes the handoff. Looking. The flag is down, and Tipton's going to take off. I think this one's coming back as he slides down around the 6-yard line. Holding on the Commanders. On the right tackle, Jack Wright. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. Don't forget we have the Browns and the Steelers coming up after this. On 2nd and 10, Tipton in the gun. Tipton to Ciali. And Dante Ciali inside the 10. Touchdown. A 23-yard run by Dante Ciali. The 10th year back out of Marshall. There's 2 states that don't observe it. Arizona and Hawaii. Hawaii is so close to the equator it doesn't matter. So they opt out. In Arizona it's so hot they don't want the days longer in the afternoon. Zach Harris now for the extra point to make it a 3-point game. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. And the Vikings lead is now 17-14. It's a nice drive by Washington to get back in this ballgame. States, believe it or not, states can opt out of daylight savings time. They cannot opt out of standard time. But the only 2 states that opted out are Hawaii and Arizona. Indiana used to until about 12 years ago. Harris will kick off. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line. Bringing it back is Ellington. And Ace Ellington brings it back to the 27-yard line. And that's where Minnesota will have it, 1st and 10. 4:01 left to play. In other words, no state can be on daylight saving time year-round. They can be on standard time year-round if they want to. First and 10 for the Vikings. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster looking. Foster throws near side and incomplete, looking for Lawson Underwood. And that was broken up by Sean Wright, the safety, in his 7th year out of Maryland. What's up, TMG? Yeah, well, I had second thoughts. Instead of just stopping, we're just going to cut back, stream it back to football. 2nd and 10. Foster throws up high, no good. Incomplete. Good to see you, though, TMG. Yeah, I took a 13-minute hiatus. I took a nap, and I felt better about myself. I was really, I'll tell you after this play. 3rd and 10 from the 27-yard line. Foster looking. Foster throws, dumps it off to Norton, out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8 to be 4th and 2. So the Vikings do not get the first down. There's an old saying, and I say it a lot, and I should have followed my own advice. Never make a major decision when you're emotional. Zach Young back to punt on 4th and 2. Young gets the punt away. And it's fair caught at the 17-yard line. And that's where the Commanders will take over. I was coming off a stretch because of my boss being in D.C. for meetings and stuff where I worked 20, going back, I worked 20 out of 21 days. After 21 days, I worked 20 straight. I only had 1 day off in 21 days. I was really tired. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Tipton, play action. Tipton throws. Caught on the sideline by Say. And Virgil Say out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 33 yards. That'll be a Commander first down. Washington can take the lead on this drive. But after I took a nap, I feel better. Right, Misty? Misty's rolling her eyes over there. She told me Sunday, oh, you'll go back. 1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton on the end around. Trying to pick up the ball carrier there. That's Virgil Say. Yeah, I agree, TJM. Washington is too important a city not to have represented in the league. And so I'll just have to bite the bullet on the Commander thing. On 2nd and 8 from the 49-yard line, Tipton to Ciali. And Ciali to the 49. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 8. But you're welcome, TGM. TMG. I don't know. I'm all... Never mind. Let's get back to the game. 3rd and 8 from the 49-yard line. 5 wide for the Commanders. Tipton in the shotgun. 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Tipton back. Tipton looking. Tipton takes off. And Tipton across the 40. All the way down to the 29-yard line. A 20-yard run by Eric Tipton. And a Commander first down. TMG, I take it you discovered it, this channel on YouTube. Saying it's the first time you've come back to see us live. 4 wide. 1st and 10. Tipton back. Tipton rolls out. Being chased. He rounds the corner. And he slides down the 22-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. He's been running a lot today, Tipton. Down to 1:11 left in the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 3 from the Viking 22-yard line. 3rd quarter has been all Washington so far. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton to Ciali. And Dante Ciali picks up a yard to the 21. It'll be 3rd and 2. I've got the Browns and the Steelers after this, Davis. Browns and Steelers. Third and 2 from the 21-yard line. 4 wide. Tipton in the shotgun. I wish they still were the Redskins. Tipton looking. Tipton rolls out. And Tipton gets taken down at the 20-yard line. Shy of the first down. Jeremy Bell, the 8th-year defensive back out of Alabama on the tackle. It'll be 4th and 1. I'll cross that bridge when I get there, CGM. On 4th down, going for it. They get it out to, who is that, 89. That's TJ Ross down to the 10-yard line. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Vikings up 17-14 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to FedEx Field. I don't think it's called that anymore. We start the 4th quarter. 1st and goal, Commanders. They can take the lead. They're at the Viking 10. They hand off to Ciali inside, and Dante Ciali down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 7 to be 2nd and goal. TGM, thank you for the compliment. That's great. Thank you so much. Great that you can be here live. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. In motion is the fullback, Lewis. They hand off. Nope, play action. And he gets sacked, and there's a flag as well. Lofton on the sack. Larry Lofton. Take the down. Decline the penalty. Take the sack. Make it 3rd and goal back at the 13. That's what they're going to do. That's the smart play. They lost yardage anyway, so take the down. Vikings decline the penalty. Yeah, we got a good crowd here tonight. Appreciate it so much. Tipton in the shotgun. 3rd and goal from the 13-yard line. Big 3rd down. Tipton to Ciali. And Ciali not much, a yard to the 12-yard line. Mason on the tackle. Eric Mason in his 5th year out of Maryland. 4th and goal from the 12. It was. It really was. I'm glad you said that. I was about to say it, CGU. This will be a 29-yard field goal attempt by Zach Harris to tie the ball game. Snap, kick is up, and the kick is good. We're tied at 17. We're live from FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Vikings Commanders tied at 17. TMG in the house, joining us from watching us on YouTube. TMG, where are you from? I'm in Nashville, if you haven't figured that out yet. There's the kickoff. It'll be fielded at the 7-yard line. Bringing it back is Ellington for the Vikings. And Ace Ellington out to the 27-yard line. And that's where Minnesota will set up shop with 6:39 left. Tied at 17. Been a good game. 10 unanswered Commander points to tie this thing up. Cincinnati. You're from Ohio. Good job. The Queen City. I've been to Cincinnati several times. When I was at Fort Campbell, we went up to Reds games about 4 or 5 times. Moffat on the carry. A nice stiff arm. Gets outside. And Phil Moffat out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Viking first down. You see that stiff arm? When I was stationed at Campbell years ago, we would take weekend trips up to Cincinnati to watch the Reds play. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Foster in the gun. Foster back. Foster throws. And incomplete. Looking for John Mills. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. That was when the Reds played at Riverfront. They play at the Great American Ballpark now. 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line. 4 wide. Foster in the shotgun. Foster back. Foster throws. And he overthrew his target. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. TMG, are you a Bengals fan by chance? Chances are you are. 3rd and 10 from the 37-yard line. Foster in the shotgun. Foster throws a swing pass to Maffa. And Maffa only picks up 2 yards. It'll be 4th down. The Vikings will have to punt. I miss it too. It was an interesting stadium. Trey Cook made the tackle for the Redskins. Or the Commanders. I'll get it right. 4th down. Zach Young back to punt. Young gets the punt away. From the 15-yard line on the return is James Norris, who brings it back out to the 24-yard line. That's where the Commanders will take over in a tie ball game. The Vikings come in at 3-4. The Commanders at 4-3. Oh, I love Doug Williams. He was great with the Buccaneers too before he ended up on the Redskins. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton drops back. Tipton looking, rolls out. Tipton in trouble, and he gets sacked back at the 16-yard line. Larry Lofton, the 4th-year defensive end out of Illinois, on the sack. And bring up 2nd and 17. Clock is moving. 5:12 and counting here in the 4th quarter. We're tied at 17. Commanders come out with 4 wide. Tipton in the shotgun. Tipton hands off to Ciali. And Dante Ciali Ooh, he took a big hit. Gets, let's see, 3 yards out to the 20-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 14. Big third down for the Commanders right here. When I was growing up, my dad's favorite team was the Redskins, so I always liked them. 3rd and 14. Tipton back. Tipton dumps it off to Ciali down the sideline in a nice open field tackle by Lawrence Burnside. A gain of just 4. It'll be 4th and 10, and the Commanders are going to have to punt. Adrian Murphy will come in to punt on 4th and 10. Murphy gets the punt away. And from about the 33-yard line on the return is Ellington out to the 42-yard line. Oh, yeah, they played each other a few weeks back, yes. First and 10 for the Vikings now from the 42-yard line. I believe Washington won that game, if I'm not mistaken. Foster under center, 1st and 10. Foster to Maffa, and Maffa gets hit in the backfield. Raymond Ray on the tackle. In his 8th year out of Houston. A loss of 2 yards, be 2nd and 12. Well, this game has got overtime written all over it. Unless the Vikings can do something here. 2nd and 12 from their own 40. Foster in the shotgun. Maffa in motion. Foster back. Foster throws near side. Caught by Mills out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. We have the Browns and the Steelers after this. About 5 minutes after this one's over. We'll head up to Pittsburgh for that one. That's a big game in the AFC Central. 3rd and 7. 3 receivers to the far side. Foster under center. Foster throws quickly. Gets it out to Rondé James out to the 47. That'll be a gain of 7. And that'll be a first down for the Vikings as they cross midfield as we hit the 3-minute mark. Vikings. Let's see if they can eat up some clock and kick a game-winning field goal. 4 wide, Foster under center. 1st and 10. Foster throws quickly near side, caught by Rondé James out to the 41. A gain of 6 will be 2nd and 4. 2:35 and counting. Two-minute warning coming up in the offset eyes. 2nd and 4. Foster to Maffa around the outside. And Maffa gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 3rd and 4. On the tackle is Brian Trickett, the 5th-year defensive end out of Ole Miss. And that, my friends, will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here at FedEx Field, Landover, Maryland, Week 8 here at Gem and Sports. The 3 and 4 Vikings, the 4 and 3 Commanders. 3rd and 4 for the Vikings at the Commander 40-yard line. Foster back. Foster throws, and it's caught by Norton, and he gets taken out of bounds at the 29-yard line by Ball, number 23, by Chris Ball, the rookie out of Georgia. A gain of 11, though. First down, Minnesota. Vikings are now in field goal range. 1:56 left. 4 wide. Foster in the gun. Mills in motion. Foster hands off to Maffa, and he gets tackled in the backfield, a loss of 2 yards. Trey Cook, the linebacker, on the tackle. And that'll bring up 2nd and 12. It would be a 48-yard field goal from here. 5 wide for the Vikings. Foster in the shotgun, empty backfield. Foster throws down the middle. Caught by Underwood, the tight end, down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 8. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Now it's a 40-yard field goal. Big third down here. Either team taking a timeout. Well, I'm sorry, the Commanders did. They have 2 left. 3rd and 4 in the offset eye. Foster under center. Foster to Maffa. And Maffa's second effort got him the first down. Drove backwards to get it. A 4-yard gain. And the Commanders take another timeout. Now the Vikings have the Commanders on the ropes. They can just let the clock wind down and kick a game-winning field goal. 1st and 10 from the 19. Foster under center. James in motion. They hand off to Maffa right up the middle, and Maffa down to the 15. A gain of 4 yards, forcing the Commanders to take a timeout, their final timeout, with 1:07 left. It'd be a 32-yard field goal from here. Look for the Vikings to just wind the clock down and kick the field goal and go home with a win. Vikings trying to get to 500. They're 3 and 4. And if the Commanders lose, they'll drop to 4 and 4. On 2nd and 6 from the 15. Foster to Maffa again. And Maffa down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 2. Cameron Cole, the safety, came up and made the tackle. Washington out of timeouts. They're going to let the clock tick. On 3rd and 2 in the offset eye from the 12-yard line. Foster to Maffa. And Maffa to the 11. Gain about half a yard. It'll be 4th down. All right, the Vikings will line up. This will be a 28-yard field goal to win the game. Not even taking a timeout. Randy Lloyd for the win. The kick is up. And it's good. But there's 1 second still on the clock. And the Vikings take a 20-17 lead. It's not over yet, Evil Dead. They got to kick off. They'll probably kick it through the end zone, though. Not to risk a return. And it looks like the Vikings are going to even the record at 4 and 4, and the Commanders will drop to 4 and 4. At the halfway point, both teams will be at 500. Young will kick off, and he does not risk the return. He just kicks it through the end zone. And now the Commanders have it at the 30-yard line with 1 second left. Browns Steelers coming up next. Give me about 5, 6, 7 minutes to get set up for that one. 4 wide. Tipton in the shotgun. This will be the last play, barring a defensive penalty. Tipton back. Tipton looking. Throws deep. And jump ball. Bouncing around. Incomplete. Ball game. Your final score, the Vikings 20, the Commanders 17. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Browns Steelers up next. We'll see you then.